White fire raining from the sky, homes burning in a quiet Lebanese town. A new report reveals Israel used white phosphorus over civilian areas, a weapon that ignites on contact with air. Israel had warned residents to flee, but did that make the strike lawful or something far darker? A new investigation by Human Rights Watch has accused Israel of unlawfully using white phosphorus munitions over civilian areas in southern Lebanon during the latest escalation with Hezbollah. The New York-based rights group said Israeli forces fired artillery-delivered white phosphorus shells over homes in the town of Yohmor on March 3rd. According to Human Rights Watch, investigators verified and geolocated multiple images and photographs showing airburst white phosphorus munitions exploding above residential neighborhoods, with fires breaking out in at least 2 homes and a vehicle. White phosphorus is a chemical substance used in artillery shells, bombs and rockets that ignites on contact with oxygen, capable of setting homes, farmland and other civilian structures on fire. The organization said the pattern of smoke clouds observed in images was consistent with M825 series artillery shells, which release burning wedges containing the substance across a wide area. Researchers also verified images posted by a civil defense team affiliated with Hezbollah, showing firefighters extinguishing fires on rooftops and residential buildings shortly after the strike. Human Rights Watch says the evidence suggests the munition fragments ignited civilian property within a radius of roughly 160 meters, indicating the weapon was deployed in a populated area. The rights group says such use could violate international humanitarian law, which requires combatants to take precautions to protect civilians during military operations. The accusation comes amid a broader escalation in hostilities between Israel and Hezbollah that began on March 2nd, which Lebanese authorities say has already killed hundreds of people and displaced large numbers of civilians.
The Israeli military's unlawful use of white phosphorus over residential areas is extremely alarming and will have dire consequences for civilians. The incendiary effects of white phosphorus can cause death or cruel injuries that result in lifelong suffering.
Kais made the statement while warning about the severe humanitarian impact of using incendiary weapons in populated areas. The organization concluded the fire was likely caused by felt wedges impregnated with white phosphorus, given the proximity of the sites to the area where airburst munitions were observed.
Israel should immediately halt this practice, and states providing Israel with weapons, including white phosphorus munitions, should immediately suspend military assistance and arms sales and push Israel to stop firing such munitions in residential areas.
More than 500,000 people have been registered as displaced in Lebanon as Israel issues forced displacement orders. Human Rights Watch said it could not independently verify whether civilians remained in the targeted area at the time of the strikes or whether injuries were directly caused by the phosphorus shells. The organization is now urging Israel's key allies, including the United States, United Kingdom and Germany, to suspend military assistance and arms sales involving white phosphorus munitions. Human Rights Watch says Israel has previously used the controversial weapon in southern Lebanon between October 2023 and May 2024, placing civilians at risk and contributing to widespread displacement in border communities. A newly released video from Iranian state media is raising fresh questions about a deadly strike that killed scores of people at a girls' school in southern Iran. The clip, published by the Iranian state news agency Mehr, appears to show a cruise missile slamming into a building inside a walled compound in the southeastern city of Minab. According to Iranian officials, the strike happened just moments after a nearby girls' school was hit. At least 165 to 180 people were reportedly killed in the attack, many of them students and school staff. In the footage, a missile can be seen striking a building believed to be a health clinic inside the compound. Thick smoke is already visible rising from another section of the complex where the school was located. The compound itself was once linked to Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps naval operations. The Tomahawk is a long-range cruise missile capable of striking targets hundreds of kilometers away with high precision. The United States is currently the only country known to operate the weapon. Investigators from the open-source research group Bellingcat were among the first to geolocate the footage. Their analysis placed the recording across the street from the compound, filmed from a housing development that was still under construction. Multiple visual details matched satellite imagery and previously known photographs of the location, including signage visible at the entrance of the clinic building. NPR later confirmed the same location using satellite imagery provided by the commercial company Planet. That imagery suggested a precision strike across the compound. In total, 7 buildings were hit during the attack, including structures connected to the former Iranian Revolutionary Guard base. Despite the emerging evidence, the Pentagon has not publicly commented on the newly surfaced video. Meanwhile, the political blame game has intensified. Speaking aboard Air Force One, US President Donald Trump suggested Iran itself was responsible for the deadly strike on the school, while his Secretary of War said the incident still under investigation.
Did the United States bomb a girls' elementary school in southern Iran on the first day of the war and kill 175 people?
In my opinion, based on what I've seen, that was done by Iran.
Is that true, Mr. Hickson? It was Iran who did that?
We're certainly investigating.
Still investigating.
But the only side that targets civilians is Iran.
We think it was done by Iran. Because they're very inaccurate, as you know, with their munitions. They have no accuracy whatsoever. It was done by Iran.
Experts, however, say the missile seen in the video does not resemble known Iranian cruise missile designs. What remains clear is that the attack destroyed multiple structures inside the compound and left one of the deadliest civilian incidents of the conflict. As analysts continue to examine the video frame by frame, the footage is becoming a crucial piece of evidence in determining what really happened on that day in Minab.